Hi everybody, it's Honest John, and seems like Ron Paul has been running for president for forever. It's been quite some time. But this is the first time he's been near the top of the field. And both he and his followers have complained in the past about the lack of attention from the press. But now he's a top tier candidate and he's getting that attention. And now he and his apologists are complaining about that. You see, for years, Ron Paul has engaged in race baiting of the worst kind. He was able to get away with it when he was on the margins, but now he's getting the same scrutiny which has been the undoing of a lot of the other Republican presidential candidates. These race statements are receiving their proper focus. And Ron Paul's responses have not settled these issues. He claims that some statements were taken out of context. Well, there is no context that you could put these statements in that would justify them. He claims that he didn't write them. And it is not unusual for people to hire other writers for newsletters and things like that. But these statements appeared under his name in newsletters called the Ron Paul Political Report, the Ron Paul Freedom Report, the Ron Paul Survival Report, and the Ron Paul Investment Newsletter. So even if they were written by other people, it is laughable to suggest that he had no idea what was in them. And he took no action at that time. He only disavowed these remarks this year when he was forced to confront them. The only conclusion that can be drawn is that at the time they were okay with him. He didn't disavow them. Nobody got fired. If he objected to them, he had years to say something about it. So one excuse Ron Paul's supporters try to use is that those remarks were made in the 90s. Well, Ron Paul was in his 50s. I'm 62, and I still hold most of the same views I held when I was 50. So it's likely that if Ron Paul was racist then, he's racist now. But there's no need for Ron Paul's fans to worry. Newt Gingrich got a bump in the polls when he made racist remarks. Rick Perry's campaign wasn't hurt at all by racist associations in the past. No Republican candidate has been hurt by racism. They've only gotten hurt when it came out that they weren't racist enough. Thanks for listening.